This is a gardening knife. Gardening knife. I hope somebody pushes you into a ditch. Gardening knife. This is how you carry a gardening knife. Let me show you. This is how you carry a gardening knife so your rival gardeners can't see you coming. Maybe not. Don't. That's not what the gardening knife is for. None of that. So, gardening knife, basically, it's pretty cool. And here comes another freaking car. I would pay all my money to live somewhere not so busy. So, I don't know why you want to measure things with it, but this has come in handy. This is serrated. Cutting roots, cut those roots, pretty cool. So, cut the roots. I need to sharpen it. Stabbing the grass. Here's what I'm doing. Check this out. Look at this. My wife and her mom thought they'd lay this really cool path, but you can't just run an edge. So what I'm doing is I'm cutting around the rock. I'm cutting around the rocks. Pretty cool. Cutting around the rocks. I cut them with the knife. So cut around the rocks. Look at that. So it's, when I get it done with the string trimmer, it's going to look really good. But right now, look at that. You see that? This part, it's all discombobulated. It's just not, oops, sorry. That part needs to be done. You can't just run an edger down there. You can run the edger. I think I've done that on a video before. You can run an edger, no problem. It's a straight line. This requires a little bit of cutting with the knife. It's pretty cool because moss and grass grow in all these little things. You could just scrape it right out or just shovel that moss out. But then I'm cutting, I'm following the rocks. Following the rocks and cutting. So this is gonna be a short video because basically the gardening knife, very easy. And do I have to say I was joking about carrying it like this? You want to hide the knife. You don't want people to see it coming, but I would assume that there are no rival gardening gangs around this town that I live in. Maybe somewhere, but you know, not a big deal. You can attack the other gardeners if you don't want to. You just want to injure them, you hit them with that. But so, cutting, stab the grass. I'm going to be stabbing the grass. Stab it, just, you know what I mean? Just like, stab the grass. That's all you got to do. You got to stab the grass. It's hard, very rigid. Pierces right through there. Of course, here comes another car. Thank you, drivers. You can take a grinder, you got a wheel, grinding wheel, and just kind of sharpen it up so you can cut really through the grass again. But once again, probably the best part of this tool is that serrated edge for cutting roots, because there are some roots, you know what I'm saying? Just gonna cut through the roots. So what I'm gonna do, I may not get to it tonight because I wasted all my time. But, oh, here comes another car. Look at that bark, woohoo. See, look at that, you got a little moss there. I'm gonna take that out. I'm gonna finish probably tomorrow night, just cutting the line all the way through there, making it look, you know, follow the rocks. Gonna be pretty. And get a stabbing knife. Actually, wait a minute, no. Get a gardening knife for stabbing the grass and cutting the roots. It's a tool I never thought was so important, but out front, I did it. Cuts through moss, through anything. Really makes a big difference. It's tremendous. So, if you don't get one of these, you suck as a person and a husband. So, do your girlfriend or boyfriend or sister or uncle, aunt, robot lover, whatever, do them a favor. Get yourself a gardening knife, and you can do your gardening. There you go. Now, are there any gardening guns? Because that'd be kind of cool. Gardening guns. Maybe a gardening crossbow. Maybe not. Let me know in the comments, because I would like to know. I'm going to kill this grass. So there you go. See you later.